Good morning, guys. A couple of the scariest verses in the Bible right here for you. Matthew 7:21 through 23. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and do many mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. So it's scary to think there's going to be people that have claimed God their whole life who get to heaven and he says, I don't know you. And that could be you, that could be me, that could be us. And the thought of that is terrifying. For me, I always considered myself a Christian. I was baptized as a kid. I have the word Christian tattooed on my arm. I've got a Bible verse tattooed on me. I've always said I was a Christian. I've always thought I was a Christian. But I didn't know God up until a few years ago. I was living my life for me. I was serving no purpose for the kingdom. And it was only being a Christian by name so I could feel better about where I was going when I died. And I think that's where many people fall. When we go back to what we talked about yesterday with the tree and its fruit, if our purpose is to produce fruit and we're not, then what good are we, right? And if a tree doesn't produce fruit, then it's going to be chopped up and used for firewood because it has no other purpose. We're called to know God and be his child and live for him. And if you're, the whole point of this is to be able to discern true disciples. A true disciple is someone who not just calls him by name, who not just says they're a Christian, but lives for him and produces fruit and expands his kingdom. And if you haven't fully trusted your life with God to say, I trust that doing things your way, living my life fully for you is more satisfying than living for myself and these things I think that makes me happy, you're never going to be able to serve the purpose God has you here for.